we go. Does that seem right? Let us see. We got the sound. We got the sound. We got the lives. We got the lives. All right, we're good. We're good. Adjusting the cam link, wiggling it, unplugging it, plugging it back in. Oh yeah. All right, let's try to get the camera a little better. So I apologize. I've been sort of sitting at an angle on this. I bet it's probably super annoying. So we're gonna try messing with the cam link a little bit. I'm getting it to be better for the viewing action. So let's test that out. Whoopah. Did it work? Testing that out again. Whoopah. Okay, I gotta reset paint cam real quick because I turned it off and turned it back on. How's that look? Does that look good? Okay, I think that's good. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I think that's good. I like that. I think that's a better position. Tonight, I bought some soda. I've been doing these like energy drink things and stuff, and you know, I have a tea every now and then, but really been not having a lot of soda, but I need some soda this week. So soda it is. Coming down from lots of deadlines, and we've got lots and lots of stuff going on with home remodel, and you know, that's all crazy. My husband's schedule's all crazy. You know, birthday's coming. It's always a time I dread. I don't know why. Just always do. It's like one of the times of the year where I just, as soon as April 1st hits, man, it like builds up. And then, by the time it gets to the 30th, which is my birthday, it's just like, I don't know why. It just is. But I decided that I went out to the hobby shop today to try out some new paints. This is a very cool paint, by the way. But it makes a very pink sister. I wanted more of a purple sister like this. I'm trying to find a similar paint to this that's sort of one paint, not three. Because this is also an ink. And I'll be super honest, I like using the ink for some things, but doing like detail painting with it fucking sucks. It sucks. It's a pain in the ass. It's a mega pain in the ass. So I'm trying to get like a purple one of these because I thought this would be purple, but it's not. It's pink. So trying to find that. But I hit up the hobby shop today. I picked up a couple of things, one of which is on the screen now. I picked up some angry choppy ladies that we're going to build today. I also picked up the Blood Bowl lizard box. Not because I want to play Blood Bowl, but I want to use these guys for my Seraphon in one way or another. I think these guys are going to be my chameleon skinks. So I think that's going to be pretty cool. And then I got this. That was a happy birthday note from my sister who called in this pre-order. My parents got it for me. You know, so before we build the ladies, let's actually open this up. Because I wanna look at the runners. So, and honestly, this stream is more of a stream earlier kind of sucked. It was all over the place, and I feel a little. I've had my shower at the gym, but it's what we got at the moment. So, making the best we got, and feeling a little bit all over the place. So, any sucker that watches this gets to suffer with me. So, let's move the palette. It's not going to be doing any painting. Got this awesome piece of artwork with these skinks celebrating as they ride their dino boy. And this is about the size of a start collecting box. There's a lot of models in here. It's actually more cost-wise than a start collecting box, but you get 3 like full big beast models out of it, which is really cool. So we have our instructions. Let's take a look at that before we start looking at the dinos. And big dinos are cool. This is going to be my second army for Age of Sigmar. Dinosaur is my first one being Skaven. So I'm just trying right now to make like a pile of dinosaurs. You probably can't see it, but up here is all the dinosaurs my husband got me for Christmas. So with the stuff that I've got for my birthday, I've got a big army of dinosaurs. And we'll probably do a stream, like a crazy endurance stream where I sit down and build it all in one evening, kind of thing, and it takes like all night sort of thing. Alright, so let's see what we got. This is the Bastiladon. He gets a bunch of armor, and he gets some riders, and he can have this crystal. Interesting, they don't give you instructions. This guy also comes with like a snake shooter, but he doesn't have instructions there. Alright, then we have instructions for the Stegodons, or Stegosaurus buddies. They're pretty cool. Looks like we've got a couple of options for head pieces here, which is neat. A couple of options for head, so we'll get to build both variants of it. My understanding is there's one that has like this big engine of the gods thing on its back that like gives buffs to the group, and then there's there's another, a Sunfire Thrower or a Sky Streak Bow. Interesting. There's actually 3 variants of the Stegodon. I didn't know that. I thought there was only 2. Okay. Well, we'll try to figure that out. I think that's pretty cool. With the skink chief in there is pretty cool. Kind of like this one that's like, oh, you can't see it. It's kind of like a truck with like a big crossbow on it. And that's pretty cool. This one's neat too. But so is the Engine of Gods. But yeah, there's a lot of options for the guys and stuff. I actually wonder if I'm going to be able to build like 2 of these at the same time. Like maybe have the bow and have this back curly bit, so I can say it's whatever one I want. That's a possibility, actually. Alright, well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes together when we put it together. But again, really another great piece of artwork. Big dinosaur there. These skinks are actually super looking forward to doing just insane colors on them. Like full on fucking mental colors and patterns, and really looking forward to it. Alright, so we got a lot of runners in this box. First up, we have... Are we zoomed in? No, we're not. Damn it. Alright, first up we have this runner here. We've got some body pieces, we've got some horns, we've got the heads, we have the big frills down here. Slightly off camera, we have the big frills. So there's definitely going to be a bunch of extra pieces. We're going to wind up with 2 extra frills and 2 extra heads. At a bare minimum, you'll probably... Oh, excuse me. Also wind up with a bunch of the little skinks as well, which is pretty cool. Alright, it's a duplicate of the same runner we just looked at. This is a runner for the Bastiladon. It's got some little skinks on it here, and it's got his part for the big shooty orb. Did they actually not give you the parts for the... You actually don't... I don't think you get the parts for the snake's launcher. Unless it's somewhere else in here. This is more Bastiladon. All his armor. There's his carapace, his body. He's a big, like, ankylosaurus, if anyone's interested. Here's some more snakes for the snake launcher. But I feel like... No, I think this is it. Yeah, I think you do get the parts for the snake launcher. Interesting. Okay. This is more parts for the stegodons. You get a lot of skinks. That's really cool. Parts of the big ring. There's a big quiver on there. That's really neat. Flip that over. There's a big quiver. That's a really cool piece. And it looks like there's more of like a warrior prince skink or like a shaman type skink. You get a couple of really cool skink heads there. And a bunch of stuff to put on them. So I guess they can be like holding banners or spears or whatever. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. And then you get 2 of those runners for the Bastiladon. So you get 2 of these and 2 of the other runner. And then this is the base size that everything comes on. Everything comes on the same size base. So they're pretty big. This is smaller than this base, but wider. No, same width, but smaller. So, actually, to be honest, this truck would probably fit better on this base than it does on this one. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. It's what's in our Dino box. Dino box. Roll out and assemble. But we're not going to build dinosaurs tonight, because I'm going to save all the dinosaurs for like one big build. Just have like crazy Warhammer overdose time. Because tonight we're going to build some angry ladies. Alright, so let's get some angry ladies built. Props to this awesome fox shirt that my parents got me. It's cool shit. I really like it. Alright. These are Sister Rapentia. It's a Rapentia squad. This is 9 Sister Rapentia and a Sister Superior Rapentia. This is like their handler of the like crazy ladies with swords. So the lore behind these are failed Sisters of Battle that have done something to disgrace themselves. So in order to get back into the good graces of the Sisters of Battle, they need to go forth with all their armor and stuff stripped off, and all they're given these big swords, and murderize the living hell out of stuff, and maybe they will be forgiven. And this lady, she's got whips, so she can goad them on so they don't like try to run away or anything like that. But it's pretty cool. We have some options for her that you'll see, and then all of these ladies have really, really cool options. This is genuinely a really neat kit. I picked it up kind of on a whim. I am building some sisters, but I haven't been buying anything for them. But I picked this one up on a whim because I saw on Instagram someone painted a bunch of cloth and it looked like semi-sheer. So it was like this lady in like a big gown and she had like semi-sheer cloth, and I loved it. I was like, that's super, super cool. And it looks like a lot of fun to try painting. So, angry ladies in jumpers. So they're going to try to get like semi-sheer jumpers. Which is a little pervy, but I'm a little pervy, so it's okay. But I just think it's super cool. I was really, really impressed with the model that I saw it on. So I wanted to try it. Actually, I haven't figured out how to do it yet. I have a guide. The guy that posted the model I really liked posted a guide on how he did it. But I'm like, oh, yours looks so good, but the instructions don't make sense. But we'll see. We'll see. So we get 9 of the ladies with the chainsaws, and then the one big lady. The way this unit works is very strange in game. Not in how they function, right? Like they're a melee missile unit, right? Like you shoot them out there, you expect them to murderize the fuck out some stuff and then die, right? And lore-wise, that sort of makes sense with how they're supposed to work, so it's really cool. But the thing that makes them very, very strange is that a standard unit of them is actually 4 ladies. It's 4 Sister Repentia. And then the Repentia Superior, the lady with the whips, she's a separate unit. So you can actually take her without having them. But if you take them, she's free. So like a standard like setup, I guess, would be her and then 4 of them. And then if you want to add more of these, you add 5 in. It's really weird. Like, I guess people really just wanted to take her by herself without them. But I don't know. I don't understand. But it's like a lot of her stuff here. Yeah, see, if your army is Battleforged, she doesn't take up any slots. But yeah, like her main thing here, my understanding is that she works with the Repentia. Like you can re-roll advance rolls and charge rolls for friendly Repentia units within 6 inches of this model. They can re-roll attack rolls too, which is really cool. Or wound rolls, rather, right? So she gives a huge buff to these guys. So like, wouldn't you always want her? I don't know. Just seems strange to me. Maybe the idea is to take her and then like a huge squad of them, right? Like maybe multiple units of the Repentia. Because in theory, in this box, you could build her and then 2 of these and run her with 2 units of Repentia and have 1 Sister Repentia left. Instead of running a 9-man squad, you could run 2 4-man squads at her. And then just have 1 model left over. I don't know. Just weird to me. But maybe it makes sense. I do think it's kind of weird that these count as elites. I wish these were troops. The Sisters of Battle don't have a lot of troop options. It's basically just the Battle Sister. It would be really cool if these were troops instead. But it's probably something like, oh, they have X number of wounds and X number of rolls, and that's why they're elites and not troops. And I'm like, I don't know, man. It'd be cool if they were troops. But they're not. Alright, that's enough me bitching and talking about nonsense. Okay. So let's build our Sister Repentia Superior. She's not on this runner. She's on this runner. Okay. Do we want her holding the whip or holding the book? The book would be fun because we would get to paint in the book. So we could paint like what's in there. Like dicks or something. The whip would be fun. It was cool just to have a lady with a giant fucking whip. Choices. Alright. We're going to go with the whip. The whip is too cool not to use it. Now, I could technically magnetize the book or the whip. That is a piece that would be very easy to magnetize, but honestly, there's no value in it. It's not like a one or the other. makes a difference for her rules. It's just an appearance thing. So if you have more than one of these ladies, you can make them different. I'm just clipping off the little bits of nubs on the wire. The whip. But yeah, it's just there to differentiate the appearance of them. There's no reason to magnetize it, to be honest. So. Much as I love magnetizing, when you get too crazy with it, and I've learned this, I wish I would have learned it in the beginning, but I didn't. When you get too crazy with it, it just makes the models unstable. But it also gives you really nice options as well. It's literally like the worst way to do this. Don't pay attention to me. I'm doing a bad job here. Don't duplicate this. Okay, we'll just put that down for now because I'm doing a bad job. Alright. Moving on. Alright, we need her backpack. And we need her boob stickles. We're going to have an extra whip. So I don't think she needs 3 whips. So the whip will come in handy. We'll put it on somebody else.